Hi, good evening guys. Alright, so my video today is basically bringing you my skincare routine on Sunday. This is the day that I do the most, I guess it would be more intense type of skincare. I go through like the whole process, especially if I have makeup on, removal, how I remove it, the cleansing process, the replenishing process, masking for base or microdermabrasion for basic skin resurfacing. So I want to start off by saying that for me, the way that I can make sure that I achieve, I guess, the best look with the smoothest surface is I'm making sure that I have a good skincare regimen. And a lot of my products started off under Mary Kay because I am a Mary Kay rep also. But I've noticed that I have started to implement products that are not under that brand. And it's not to say that I don't think that the products that I started off with under Mary Kay are not good. I just noticed that in order to get the best regimen for yourself, then you have to be able to try other brands, other options for different reasons, and you figure out what combination of products work well for you. So I'm going to start off with removing my makeup. So I have a facial towel. And what I've done is I've just taken and cut it in half so that I have like my removal portion and then my my saturation, like I'll saturate my face in oils and open up my pores with this one. So I'm gonna start off. I have here the micellar water, the cleansing water. I use this in combination with a combination of essential oils too, especially for my lips because I use a lot of mattifiers, and I also notice that sometimes the mattifiers will dry out your lip a little more, even when I have on even when I do a primer for my lip, or if I make sure that I put on some type of moisturizing chapstick beforehand, it's still throughout the day, especially depending on how long you wear it, it's going to pull at your, at the moisture in your lips. So I use the oils also to help rejuvenate the skin itself that's being dried up from the lipstick. So start off with my eyes. I took the micellar water, I applied it to the cleansing cloth, and I go across and I just start to remove everything. And try to be gentle with around your eye area. And because of the type of cleansing water it is, it's good for makeup removal. And I just go to both and I remove all of that around my eye. Again, taking your time, it's no rush really, especially at the end of the night when you're ready to just call it quits and you just want to make sure you get everything. So start off like that. And then if I need a little more, then I'll add a little more. I usually kind of fold and flip until I've used up all the white areas. Add a little more. Saturated enough that I can go across my brows and take off this. And of course in the process is removing the foundation and everything that's on my face. Mascara, all that, concealer, everything. It's coming off. It's nighttime. It's coming off. It's nighttime. It's coming off. All right. And then once I get to my lip area, really make sure. All right. And do all of that. And then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna take this which is the combination of essential oils. It's castor oil and sweet almond oil mixed with a little bit of coconut oil. No, or is it olive oil? No, this one is the castor oil, coconut oil, almond oil, vitamin E oil. And I apply that onto my fingertips, especially when I'm doing my lips only. I start to rub it onto my lips. Get a good rub going. And then once I do that, I go ahead and I apply it to all over. Put a little bit in my hand. And a little bit goes a long way. I start to rub it into my skin to help remove all the rest of the makeup product that's on my face. Okay, so now I've applied the Time-Wise 3-in-1 cleanser. It has exfoliation beads in it. This is after I've removed a good majority of the oil concoction, and I'm going to take my this is a Skinvigorant brush. Okay, so I've finished with the Skinvigorant brush, and I've rinsed off all of the cleanser, and I splashed my face with some cold water to help close my pores back up. And now I'm about to use the lip scrub to help exfoliate my lips, and I just apply that on like you would do lipstick almost. And it's funny because a lot of people say that, you know, this looks like cracked out lips. Well, if your lips are chapped and cracked and you need to bring them back to life, this is what you want. Yes, a nice old scrub. And once it starts to dry, you'll feel it start to get a little tight. You can start to just massage it into your lip, and it'll help get rid of, I don't know if you can see, little dry skin flakes. They'll start to build up. Got nutmeg, cinnamon, baking soda. Okay, so I think I got a really good amount of that scrubbed in. It is really flaking up now. That's just good. So I'm gonna take a rag, nice little rag. I'm dipping into some hot water, and then I'm going to wipe it all away from my lips. And then of course whatever excess color was there before, like left by lipstick and stuff, is gonna come off too. Okay, so I have exfoliated. I'm such a geek. You guys have to forgive me. And I use Old Faithful. This is Blistex. It restores moisture balance. Especially after I just exfoliated my lips. Yeah, I want to make sure I rub those babies up really nicely. And I think I like the medicated tingly feeling. Reminds me of Vicks Vapor Rub. I don't know. Kind of kooky like that. And now, so alright, so my face feels like really smooth now. It's actually drying, so I want to hurry up, and I'm going to put on this is the sweet almond oil. It is no chemicals added, pure sweet almond oil. You apply a small amount of sweet almond oil daily to skin, hair, or scalp. Then it's for skin benefits. Contains an abundance of vitamin E, which protects skin against ultraviolet light, nourishes dry skin. I don't have a dry skin issue, but the vitamin E is good for healing properties of our face, of our skin. So I like it. And I take the dropper and just again in my hand, just a little bit. I don't know if you can, the light can catch it. It's like a little pool in my hand. And I rub that together. I'm going to smooth it all over my face again. And I upward motion across my cheeks. Soft around the eyes. I just realized, oh, sorry guys, I just realized that I'm not going to do a mask today because I did a mask last week. I don't do a mask every week. I do a mask every other week, but I do exfoliate every week. So that's why the exfoliation beads and the skin cleanser. So my next thing that I'm going to do is the night solution, and this is also a part of the Mary Kay brand, but I like this because I feel like it really sets in moisture into my skin. It definitely, like, it doesn't feel like it's a night solution. It dries onto your face, but it doesn't make your face feel tight. And for me, I feel like in the morning when I go to do that morning wash, it's like my skin is just so supple and ready for whatever I want to do to it. So I like that. So as far as texture of my face, I have a really good texture. It's pretty smooth. I think that most of my issues come in with like blemishes that I start to mess with, which we really shouldn't, but I can't help it sometimes. It's like a obsessive compulsive disorder. I don't know. I'm not OCD. I just made that up. So I rub this in really well. Rub this in really well. And then I go ahead and I let that sit and dry on my face. And then I would go to sleep just like that. If I like, okay, so I did this and I've showered and everything, but say I wanted, there was something else that I planned on doing, like my hair. Okay, I'd actually put a headband to make sure that I'm not getting any extra oils or any extra products from the hair products that I use on my face, especially after I've already cleansed and everything. And that would be that, to make sure that it's protected. So this is my skincare routine on a Sunday before I go to bed, and it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. And if you have any questions, just drop some comments, some questions down bottom, and don't forget to subscribe or thumbs up me if you liked it. And thank you, and I'll talk to you guys later. Have a